Hey guys, it's CSFan001 here, welcoming you to part 12 of Let's Play Freedom Fighters. Try not to fall down. There we go, perfect. Last time we assassinated Tatarin and were betrayed by Mr. Jones, who turned out to be Colonel Boba. Or actually now he's General Boba, since basically what he did was he used us to kill Tatarin so he could take over the leadership of the army. Kind of an interesting little thing. Yeah, he had us kill Tatarin so he could take over leadership of the Soviet army. I thought that was kind of an interesting little thing. So that's why he actually helped us and why he sort of betrayed the Soviet Union for a while, considering he just did this so he could gain position. Now, I do apologize that the quality pretty much is going to suck the rest of the video just because it's so dark. That's what I didn't like about this level, is they made it too freaking dark. I mean, you can't see crap all level. Unless you're throwing a ton of Molotov cocktails and stuff around. That was close. I don't know why I just did that. That was so stupid. I'm not on a higher difficulty. I can do this without using all those and stuff. See, as I said before, though, there are no freedom fighters and no checkpoints. Good God. They weren't this bad on the higher difficulty. I swear they were not even this bad on freaking hard difficulty. And I did almost kill myself with grenades multiple times that last time I played through this. I just want to conserve my grenades though, because when we start fighting the armored guys, since you don't have any friendlies to help you out, they can be a tough enemies to take out. Sheesh, that was not very well planned at all. I mean, the Let's Play curse kind of struck me in the last video because I failed a couple times. I mean, I didn't die, I just reset, as you guys saw, but still, not quite as good of a quality as I wanted to bring to you guys. Where are you?
I will punish you.
Where are you, little jerk? Oh, there you are. Screw you. You gotta fire in short controlled bursts so you don't run out of ammo. Sheesh. I swear, I was having better luck with this mission on hard difficulty than I am right now. I don't know, but I think I did tell you guys this though. Hard and very hard difficulties, or excuse me, hard and this medium difficulty really don't differ all that much. And I was kind of surprised to see that. It's like, when I was first playing through the game on that hard difficulty, really it doesn't differ all that much, aside from they do kill you a little bit faster on the higher difficulties, but really it wasn't all that different, surprisingly. I had to fire off there so I could even see where to go. I got stuck in that room for 10 minutes on my first playthrough of this game, not even kidding, because I couldn't figure out where to go. It was so dark. Oh, this is the other song I have on my iPod. Cool. It's called Freedom Fighters.
Lay down your weapon, and we will resolve this in a civilized manner.
Manner. You may want to use a little bit of aim down sight here. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be using the sniper rifle right now. You'd be in some trouble if you did that. Oh crap, that was a lot of enemies. Should just tossed in a grenade. That was close. Gotta be able to switch to other stuff quickly. Okay, in here, we're going to run into the first instance of a juggernaut. These guys, they are the original juggernauts that I can think of in first-person, or in even shooter games in general. They may be the very first ever juggernauts to ever be put into video games. They're armored, and quite annoying, because they use the most devastating weapon in the game, the machine gun. Now, I probably will not take it in this mission just because there's probably not a lot of ammo for... Wow, that's more ammo than normal. It can hold up to 300 rounds in the gun, so the most ammo of any weapon that you can hold in the game. It does a ton of damage, it has surprisingly good accuracy, and it is a beast. Now, the gun looks like either... I don't think it's an M60, I think it's actually a PPK Peshnig, like you saw in Modern Warfare 3. So, and in Modern Warfare 3, the Juggernauts would actually carry this weapon. So honestly, I'm considering these guys the original Juggernauts of video games. shooter games. They are sort of one of the first juggernaut type enemies in sort of a closer to modern generation game, which I think is really interesting. Especially considering they use basically the same weapon the Modern Warfare 3 juggernauts do, even though the Modern Warfare 3 juggernauts weren't created till, what, 6 years later? No, like 10 years later. 8 years later, excuse me. Yeah, the juggernauts are heavily armored and do not go down easily. That is a juggernaut. What the heck? What was I getting hit by? Yeah, these guys are a pain in the butt to kill. Seems like there's a guy that keeps running up over here. I don't know. These guys are a pain in the butt to try to kill. I'm going to sneak off in this direction just to get away for a second. But yeah, one nice thing about this gun is you never have to reload it. Pretty much once you burn through 300 rounds of ammo or however much you have, you're pretty much out. Now you can still pick up more ammo from the dead juggernaut enemies. But you can only have 300 rounds in the clip and no reserve, which is really nice. So half the time you don't even end up having to reload this gun, which is what's great about it. This is the best gun in the game. I think that's not even arguable. It's the best gun in the game once you can start getting them, but they're only found on juggernauts. I think maybe in these later levels you can occasionally find one laying around on the ground, but I don't think you actually can. Just fire in short controlled bursts and you will be just fine. And we're actually almost done with the level. Yes, we are. Okay. Just in case, I don't think there's any more enemies, I just wanted to be totally safe. Yep, this is the end of the mission, guys. So it took 7 minutes, but we've got a cutscene coming up, so this video will probably be 10 minutes long.
I got a hideout over this way. The Reds ain't never gonna find us up here.
Sounds good. Let's go. Mission complete. 87 solo kills and 9 health kits. That is not too bad, considering I didn't die. 12 minutes, 615 shots. Who cares? That was actually a pretty good run. Well, it wasn't one of my best runs, but who freaking cares? At least it's over. And yeah, if you die, you have to redo the entire mission, which is what I hate about it. Just need a drink there, man. Thirsty. Okay, this is actually the last news report we're ever going to get. Well, technically, I don't know if you can say that.
This is Tatiana Kempinski at SAFM Studios in New York. The Soviet armed forces have tonight declared a total victory over the underground rebellion. After numerous barbaric attacks by the rebels on Soviet bases in each borough of New York, the situation is finally under control. We continue to receive reports of minor incidents around the city, but it is clear that the rebels have been defeated. Tragically, our beloved Commander-in-Chief, General Tatarin, has paid the ultimate price in his relentless fight against the Freedom Phantom and his henchmen. He was assassinated earlier tonight in a dastardly rebel ambush. We go live now to Governor's Island, where the funeral ceremony is about to commence.
Comrades, this is indeed a day of infamy. We are gathered here today to bid farewell to our great leader. We came to restore law and order, to secure peace and stability in this region, and save the American citizens from brutality and exploitation. And this is the brave general's reward. He shall not have died in vain. As second in command, I respectfully take his place, and I vow today to track down the cowardly scum who committed this outrage. I swear revenge today on the so-called Freedom Phantom, Christopher Stone, and puny army of remaining rebels for the brutal killing of our beloved leader, Tatarin. Stone, your days are numbered. You and your followers will be flushed out and destroyed like sewer rats. Long live the Soviet Union! Long live the revolution! Long live Soviet government of the United States.
I don't think so, Tatarin. We will recapture this city at all costs. Man, this has been a really fast project, though. I mean, 12 parts in, and we've only got 2 areas to go, and it shouldn't take more than 2 to 3 videos to complete these next 2 areas. Or these next 2 sub-areas, technically. Well, I guess that's arguable. Maybe 3 videos. But that puts us at 15 parts, and shouldn't be any more than 15 parts going into the last area of the game. Now, the last area of the game actually does take a while. It's a long area. It's got 5 sub-areas in it, but you can expect that for being the final area of the game, I assume. And I'm probably going to be watching a guide just to make sure I do everything in that mission right, because I don't want to screw it up that badly, because there's a lot of fighting and stuff in it, and helicopters that attack you. That you can actually destroy helicopters in it, believe it or not. It's the only levels in the game that you can. Okay, so, we're now appearing at a new rebel base.
Sweet! Sweet, I like the new digs.
So there's guns and stuff laying around in here, shotguns, I think there's a revolver here.
Old here looks better than our old.
We've actually got a pretty good amount of ammo, surprisingly.
Used to sneak down here, hang out. I don't think they're coming back though. The Reds were gunning for them pretty hard. You guys hungry? I'll scavenge some pizza from the shop to where it's toasted on 2nd and East 10. Help yourself.
Okay, guys. Next time, we will head into the next area, Area 7, and it's first of 2 sub-areas. There's only 2 sub-areas, but they're both pretty big levels. So, see you guys then.